Welcome back, y'all, to Shelkey Vlogs. So, what are we doing this week? Well, we're getting ready to head home. We're getting ready to head home just for a little bit, 4 days. We're going to give you a vlog on that, but there's probably not going to be a vlog the week that's happening, because I'm going to be shooting all that stuff for another adventure. But today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to give y'all 5 things I've learned about Nashville since living here for 2 months. Honestly, it's the food. The food is vastly different than anything you're going to get up north. Not that the food up north is worse, it's just everything down here, even down to the Taco Bell that we went to, everything was just fresher. It was better ingredients, better quality of food. Obviously the price was better because we're down south, so everything's just a little bit cheaper, just like they say. We ended up getting like 30 eggs for $2.50 or something down here. It was insane. That blew our minds. For the people that already live down here, that probably doesn't blow your mind, but for all of us up north, it ain't that cheap up there. There's also food everywhere. And I mean you actually have like a variety. You have this fast food Italian place we haven't tried yet. I think it's called Fazoli's. We've never seen one. We've never had that. Closest we get is like Olive Garden up there, and that's still a sit-down restaurant. You've got Zaxby's, Bojangles, Shoney's, and then of course the classics: Taco Bell, McDonald's, Burger King, Little Caesars, Domino's, and then there's so many more restaurants down here. Next, you got roads. The roads down here, they're actually not as bad as I've heard some people say. A lot of people were like, "There's potholes on the highway and stuff like that." What I've noticed down here is it's not that there's so many potholes and cracks and divots in the highway. It's just the way that they're built. They're not graded, so it's a smooth decline or incline. It's really just a sharp up or down. Like we've even seen a few like just inlets for driveways and stuff like that where it's straight up just curb. Granted, it's a lower curb, but it's still a curb nonetheless. You're still going to get basically a little speed bump on every little entry point that you go into. A lot of debris on the sides of the highway, which was kind of mind-blowing. I mean, don't get me wrong, the highways aren't bad. They are not bad at all. They're actually pretty smooth considering, again, coming from New England, cracks, divots, potholes, they just appear out of nowhere. It's more that they're not as smooth when they lay the stuff down. They're in the process of redoing a lot of the highways around us, actually, but a lot of the ramps and stuff are still cement, and they're, at a decline, or, that way you can see it like that. And a lot of the bridges is just straight up and down. It's not rolled, it's not, feathered, so it's a smooth roll. It's more of a just straight up, straight down. Oh, we almost took out bullets. The coolest thing, I think, that we've learned about being here, though, is the way people are. People are just happier here. They enjoy their lives so much more here than up in New England. We stopped at a gas station on the way down here. We weren't even in Nashville yet. We were in Virginia, and we were in just a little shop making breakfast, and they just were like, "Hey, good morning, how are you?" And like we disregarded, because from New England that doesn't happen. No one stops you and says, "Hey, morning, how are you? Hey, how's it?" And just, talks to you. It's usually they either want something from you, they want money from you, they want to fake something. No one, and they never start it with good morning. It's usually, "Hey, you," it's, something like that. You don't go out of your way. We've had some of the best, just customer service we've had, again, in these restaurants. The people were just fantastic. They'd sit there and they just talk to you. I go to the grocery store, the bagger will sit there and we'll talk for 5-10 minutes just about life, because that's how you do it down here. You just talk to people. Up in New England, you can't go up and just talk to people like that. They don't know how to respond to it, and we didn't at first either. So that's definitely something to be aware of. If you ever come down here to visit, or you move down here, just be ready to have a conversation with whoever's walking by, because it's probably going to happen. Or one of the last things is infrastructure. That one's interesting because it's very mixed. Like I said, the roads, they're constructed a little bit different to what I know. Doesn't look like they put as much time into the roads as they would up in New England, but then again, you also don't have the snow and the salt that we have to put up with up in New England. But everything looks newer. Everything's cleaner. The city itself is cleaner. If you compare Nashville to Boston, you would think Boston's the most disgusting, horrible looking place ever. There's trash everywhere. you don't go 3 feet without seeing someone threw something on the ground, whereas in Nashville there's nothing. Everyone's clean, everyone's polite, everyone's respectful of the area. Like, and this is gonna sound like the weirdest thing. We go to Walmart, you know, getting set up here, you know, coffee table here, stuff like that, basics, and we go out and we're like, wow, they must really be on top of everyone putting their carriages away here, because like there's not a single one in the parking lot. And then we go to Target and pick up a few more things. It's like, wow, they must really have a lot of employees to take care of these parking lots, because for us it was just throw it in a corner and someone else will take care of it. Not that we did that, it's just that's the way it was up in Massachusetts down here. We're like, wait, no, they haven't had a single person come into the lot to clean up anything. It's just people genuinely take care of everything around here, and it's amazing, and we love it. We don't ever want that to change. That's the one thing in New England that I wish people would realize is if everyone takes care of it, it makes everyone's lives a whole lot easier. I want to do here, because this is going to be a quicker vlog, and then I'm going to get into the packing for going home in a few days, is daily life here. Everyone just moves slower. Everyone's happier to be where they're at. Like I said, everyone will just come up and talk to you just to have a conversation. They love to just have a conversation, and I that's the most mind-blowing thing for me, is everyone's just genuinely happier to see each other here. They are genuinely more enjoyable to be around, and I think they're making us more enjoyable to be around, just because everyone's so happy. Everyone has so much less stress down here from trying to deal with each other. Everyone's respectful, nice, polite. You know, everyone's they always want to be first to step out of your way versus you stepping out of theirs. Everyone respects each other, and you don't get that in New England. Everyone really, really takes a lot of time and puts a lot of energy into respecting everyone else they run into. But yeah, that's been my adventure. That's my assessment of Nashville so far, coming from Nowhereville, Massachusetts. But let me know where you guys want to travel to, what you guys have seen outside of your little towns and things. What was the biggest culture shock for you when the first time you went traveling? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure y'all subscribe, and don't forget, Shelkey Games coming soon. I know I keep talking about it. I promise it's on the way. Other than that, I'll see y'all next time.